A secret bunker in my new house. One day, the Harper family moved into a new house. It was a big, old house, with a large garden and lots of rooms. Mr. and Mrs. Harper were excited, and so were their two teenage children, Emma and Jack. They thought this new house would be a great place to live. As the family started unpacking, Emma and Jack went exploring. They loved the idea of having so many rooms to check out. While exploring the basement, Jack noticed something strange. There was a small, wooden door hidden under the floorboards. It looked old and dusty, like it hadn't been opened in many years. "Hey, Emma! Look at this!" Jack shouted. Emma ran over and helped Jack pull up the floorboards. Together, they opened the door and found a dark staircase going down into the ground. The air smelled musty and cold, but Emma was curious. "Should we go down there?" she asked. Jack nodded. "Let's see what's inside." They carefully walked down the stairs, their footsteps echoing in the silence. At the bottom of the stairs, they found a large, underground room. The walls were made of thick concrete, and there were shelves filled with old, dusty boxes. But what made them gasp was what they saw in the center of the room. There were many human skulls lying on the floor, scattered around in piles. Nearby, there were old guns, knives, and other dangerous weapons. Emma's heart raced. It was clear that this was not just an old storage room, it was something much more sinister. "Jack, we need to leave. This isn't safe," Emma whispered, her voice trembling. The two kids quickly ran back upstairs, their hearts pounding. They didn't know what to do, but they knew they couldn't stay in the house alone anymore. They rushed to find their parents. "Mom, Dad!" Jack shouted as he ran into the living room. "You have to see this. There's something weird in the basement." Mr. and Mrs. Harper followed their kids back down to the basement. When they saw the bunker, they were shocked. The dangerous weapons and skulls were like something out of a war movie. "We need to call the police," Mrs. Harper said, worried. The police arrived quickly and examined the bunker. They were surprised to find such old and dangerous items. One of the officers explained, "This bunker was used during World War II. It looks like a secret military shelter where soldiers hid and stored weapons." After a thorough investigation, the police found out that the house was part of an old war defense project. The bunker had been forgotten over time, hidden beneath the floorboards for decades. "This place is worth a lot of money," the police officer said. "The weapons and historical items here could be worth millions of dollars." The government became interested in the bunker. They appreciated the Harper family for finding it and keeping it safe. The family was rewarded with a large sum of money, $500 million. They couldn't believe it. "Wow, this is amazing," Jack said. "We're rich now." With the money they received, the Harpers decided to move to a new house. They didn't want to live in a place with such a scary secret beneath their feet. The government made sure the bunker was preserved and turned into a museum, so people could learn about its history. The family was happy in their new home. They felt safe and excited about their future. And every time they thought about the secret bunker, they smiled. It had been a scary discovery, but in the end, it had changed their lives for the better.